Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to day number 147 of my daily dopamine dunk. Today is Sunday, June 4th. It is 4 a.m. in the morning right now. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. We're up early again this morning. Alarm went off at 3:30 this morning. Laid around to about 3:45, 3:50. Just because, bro, yesterday was my birthday, and then we had a big old party for my son for his valedictorian graduation. So we went to bed a little after midnight, so bro, definitely feeling that struggle this morning, definitely feeling that, but very thankful for still making the choice to get up, still very thankful for, making the choice to stick to that discipline, stick to that habit, even especially on a day that I don't want to, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in this ice bath so I can wake up and get that going, and then we'll continue talking a little bit. So without further ado, let's get day number 147 dopamine dunk going. All right. All right. That's brisk, baby. There we go. All right, got that shot of adrenaline going. All right, getting that W for this morning, making those choices, sticking to those disciplines, sticking to those challenging habits, right? Those good habits. All right. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Man, definitely a struggle to get up this morning, but, thankful that even though, no matter how much I dragged my ass this morning, no matter how much I debated with myself, I still did not go back to bed and did not go back to sleep. Still made the choice to get up, get uncomfortable, and get in the cold plunge and get this day going. Stick to those disciplines and get this day going the way that I want to, right? The way that I chose to, the way that I plan to. This way, today, I'm able to enjoy this day for what it is. And I'm not just feeling like shit from yesterday, right? I'm making the choice to feel good today, making the choice to stick to my disciplines and my habits today, making the choice to be the man that I admire today, each and every day, right? And remember, guys, that's where that self-confidence and that, that high vibration, that's where it comes from, from that self-love and that self-respect and keeping your promises to yourself. That's all part of self-respect right there. And making those hard choices, right? Those choices in the moment, that are challenging, but will give you that long-term, that delayed gratification, give you those long-term benefits, and also give you, the gift of just the mindset, the gift of being awake, and the gift of giving, of keeping your promises to yourself, which is the biggest one right there, right? Because if we can't keep our promises to ourselves, how can we expect to keep our promises to others? And how can we expect the universe, to God, to give us what we want if we're not even going to do what we say we're going to do, if we're not even going to challenge ourselves a little bit, if we're not even going to try to sacrifice a little bit, then how can we tell the universe, the God, that we're ready for the next version, the next level in our life, right? If we continue to stick to those same habits and the same, shitty mindsets and shitty, attitudes that we've always been stuck with and that have kept us, in that little level and in that little funky mindset and in that funky perception of our life, of ourselves, right? And, we got to choose. Who is it that you want to be? What is it that you want to do with your life, And it starts with your daily habits. It starts with those little disciplines, because in those you're able to create those characteristics. You're able to create that man that you admire, right? So that you can go out there and be the best version of yourself. And how do you know what's the best version of yourself? You're going to hear those little voices calling you, when you see a man and you see him, being, really, you know what I mean? Him being a good leader, you see that, you admire those characteristics. You see a man who's in shape and you admire that discipline, right? You see a man who's over there and loving with his family, and you see a good father. And it's like those little things, right? So what is it? Okay, yeah, I want to be like that. Yeah, I admire that man. Let me develop that characteristic within myself. Well, how do you do that? You do that with your daily habits. What is that man? What are those habits that man does that has got him that success where he's at, right? Oh, he gets up early. Oh, he exercises every day. Oh, he doesn't choose to not exercise or not eat healthy just based off of his feelings, right? He chooses to stick to his plan because he knows that that's the path to success, right? So you guys, we have to just sticking to those disciplines, sticking to those habits is crucial to creating that next best version of yourself, guys, because if you don't stick to those, you're not going to be able to stick to those other changes within your mind, because you're going to tell your mind that there's a way out and that you could choose not to do it. And you need to solidify that in your mind that there is no way out. You have no choice. This is the path, and this is what we're doing. We need to adapt. We need to overcome, because, hey, this is what we're after. We're after that next best version of ourselves. We're after leveling up. We're after being the best father, husband, leader, man we can be, right? So stick to those disciplines, stick to those habits, and don't let your feelings get in the way. Feelings don't have a say, right? Remember, feelings do not have a vote. So just like this morning, my feelings, they wanted me to stay in bed. They wanted me to cuddle up next to my wife all morning, all up until I got in here, right? They wanted me to not make a video. They wanted me to go back to sleep. They wanted me to just be average today. I'm not. We're not going to do that today. Why? Because we choose to live each single day to its fullest. How do we do that? We get up, stick to our disciplines, and start our day the same way we do every single day, to make sure that we get ourselves in that right mindset, make sure that we get our frequency up, our vibrations up, make sure we get our mood up, make sure we get our energy up, and make sure that we get that positivity up for the day, right? Start the day off right. Set ourselves up for success. It's all within our power, guys. It's all within that choice. It's all within those little choices. I had the choice, sleep in, hey, great excuses. Only got maybe 3 hours of sleep, sleep in. It's a Sunday, got nothing going on. My wife and kids, they, you know what I mean? They went to bed, 12:30. They're going to be asleep till 8, 9 today. Why am I up early? Why? Because I want to live this life to its fullest. I want to make sure that I stick to those habits and disciplines to help create the man that I admire right here within myself. Sticking to those habits, sticking to those disciplines, keeping that promise. All right, 8 minutes, let's go. All right, guys, let's go out and choose to make this Sunday great. Woo. Thank you guys for joining me for day number 147, my daily dopamine dunk. hope that you could take a little something away today. Remember, guys, that your habits, your disciplines, they mean everything to you, right? They help solidify within your mind that you're developing, you're creating, and you are the man that you admire. It's all within you. Give yourself those wins, guys. Quit listening to those feelings, that shit, okay? False. Quit listening to those feelings, giving you those fears, false evidence appearing real, that you can't do it, that you need extra sleep, that you need to do this, you need rest, and blah, blah, blah. You don't, okay? You don't. Choose right here that you don't. Choose that you're gonna live today for today, and you're not gonna worry about fucking yesterday and how whatever little sleep you got. It doesn't matter anymore. We're already here. We're already here. So let's go out and live today to its fullest. Let's go out and choose to make this glorious Sunday great. Thanks for joining me, guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. God bless.